Hey guys, what's up? Keysby here. So today we are going to be talking about prank kids again. I've updated the deck with the adventure engine and I kind of wanted to show off some of what it can do. I'm going to be doing this video in the form of test hand videos instead of the more structured combo videos that we did in the past, just because part of what I want to show off is just how consistent this deck is now. So without further ado, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very much what we want to see. We've got multiple hand traps, we've got prank kids, we actually only need one of these, and we've got access to the Brave engine. So just as with all our videos, we're kind of going to go through as though we go uninterrupted, but I'll explain like different interruption points and how this deck can now play through them. So first thing we're going to do, fire off Enchantress to search for Rite of Aramasir. That's a pretty big ash point, and to be honest, we're not terribly upset if that gets ashed because our prank kid stuff can go without having to worry about it. And then we start getting into, oh, do we have to worry about multiple hand traps? But then at that point, we're eating into our opponent's hand and we still have multiple hand traps for their turn. So let's fire off right. We're gonna get our Brave token and we will place Fateful Adventure in our spell trap zone. So Fateful Adventure is kind of going to be the second hand trap bait. If they didn't ash this, this is a good ash target. And if they have Ghost Ogre, this will probably eat the Ghost Ogre as well, protecting Duel from it. So still our best normal summon, dropsies. We're not going to activate this yet. We're going to link off into Mew. So now we're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, protect from a potential ash that they've been holding. We are going to add Draco back to our hand, and then gain 1,000 and special summon out Fancies. So now we are going to activate Fateful Adventure's second effect. We're going to add Wandering Peter Griffin Rider to our hand, and as the second part of the effect goes off, we will, that should be in the graveyard, we will discard Draco back. So now, because we have Adventure token, we activate Draco back. Since it was sent to the graveyard, it will equip itself. Then we will activate Wandering Griffin Rider to special summon itself. So now, if this is all resolved, we know we're probably safe from Ash Blossom, we know we're probably safe from Ghost Ogre, we are also now safe from Nibiru because we have an Omni Negate. It would have to be like Nibiru and Effect Failure at this point. Or Nibiru and Imperm, which is possible, but that's why we have two hand traps to try to slow down our opponent's turn so we can follow up if they hit us with multiple hand traps. So let's link off into Duel. So Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. So this is where the combo is going to kind of split from a pure Prank Kids deck. We're actually going to grab Pranks to hand and then send the Pandemonium. The reason that we're doing this is if we draw another Water Enchantress, we can actually use her as a body depending on the rest of our hand and go into different plays that get locked out if we use Pandemonium. Or if you wanted to add DPE into this deck, which you can very much do, I'm not personally doing it, but you can. If you have Fusion Destiny in hand, you can end your combo with that provided you didn't use Pandemonium. And then we will special summon out Fire off of Fancies before I forget. I'm going to activate Pranks here. Activate the effect of Pranks, discard this. If we only opened up one Prank Kid, we would have activated Duel first. This just, having two Prank Kids gives you a little more options, especially if you draw the Water Enchantress, but it really depends on how your hand is made up. So, link off into Duel number 2. Ping for 500, and we will special summon. So now we're going to activate the effect of Duel. Get it back. Lampsies and Pandemonium. Then we are going to link off again into Batweb Arc. Roxy's effect, we're gonna go ahead and banish Lampsies. Shuffle up. And ideally here we draw another hand trap, like a Veiler or a Ghost Ogre or something. Okay, or another Lancia, that's fine too. And we will special summon out Fancies. Okay, so let's set Pandemonium and go into our end phase. Pranks. We're going to shuffle back Diddle-Diddle-Do. We are going to shuffle back Fancies because we already have one available. And actually, you know what? No, let's not do Fancies. Let's just do Roxy's. Let's just be super safe. And we're actually going to shuffle back our Meow Meow Meow. The reason that we're doing that is blind game one, because Adventure Engine is everywhere, we're actually going to shotgun this Lancia and turn off our Meow Meow Meow. So it's better to save it or follow up on our next turn. Also too, Lancia just shuts off all the Sword Soul Tenyi stuff. It shuts off VW, it shuts off Phantom Knights. Turns off opponents' Roxy's if they're also playing Prank Kids. And again though, most importantly, it shuts off Water Enchantress if they don't draw rights and they're playing Adventures. So we shuffle those back. So we have a ton of follow-up for next turn. Place. We've got all our Battle Butler material. We've got an Omni Negate, Ash, Lancia, just overall like ending in a really, really good position. And again, Meow 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 and Prank Kids place, so we can just restart the whole combo if we need to. So that was one hand. Let's go into another one. All right, we're shuffled up. Wow, that is a remarkably cool hand. The extra place is whatever, but so what we're going to do is start with our adventure stuff. Fire that off. Again, if it gets Ash, we don't care. Rights, activate rights. I'm gonna speed through the adventure stuff because it's kind of the same every time. Fateful Adventure. So now we're gonna fire off place. In this case, if they didn't Ash that and they try to Ash that, that's fine. We have Called by the Grave. We don't really care about Ash with this hand. So place our best normal summon, Dropsies. Normal summon. Link off. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're gonna add the Draco back. And then we are going to special summon out the Fancies, activate Fateful Adventure, Griffin Rider, discard, effect, equip, effect, special summon, and we continue with our Prank Kid stuff. Let's play through it just in case we draw something interesting that changes up the combo. Like instant fusion can really change up what we do, for example, if we draw it. So Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're gonna add that to hand. Where is our Pandemonium? Oh, here it is. Send that. Special summon out that. Activate Pranks. In this case, we have something to discard for it. We'll discard. And again, if we didn't have something to discard, we would just fire this off early. Link off into our second Doodle-Do. Effect, pink for 500, and we will special summon out Roxy's. Activate the Doodle-Do. We will get back Lampsies and Pandemonium. And we will link off for Batweb Arc. we will banish the Lampsies, shuffle up, draw a card. And in this case, we do have to summon the Lampsies because we don't have one in rotation. But if we had another Lampsies in rotation in our graveyard and we drew Fansies, we would actually consider not summoning off of the Roxy's just to keep more Prank Kids in the deck. We just need the minimum of Battle Butler access. So now we are going into our opponent's turn with Called by the Grave, double Battle Butler access, and an Omni Negate, and a hand trap. And then end phase, we'll activate Pranks. We'll shuffle back 1, 2, and 3. We have our 2 Prank Kid minimum, so we can activate that. 1, 2, 3 for Battle Butler. I like shuffling back as much into the extra deck as possible and as little into the main deck as possible, just so that there's more chance of drawing a hand trap. I know it's like super minimal percentages, but you know, might as well max out where you can. Perfect. So yeah, 2 hand traps, Omni Negate, double Raigeki, and a ton of follow-up. Oh, and Called by the Grave. So that was test hand number 2. Let's do one more. And let's go into hand number 3. Okay, a lot going on here. So first thing we're gonna do, Water Enchantress. We will add rights, activate rights. Let's get this out of the way. Token, and we'll place the Fateful Adventure. So now we will normal summon Lampsies, second best normal summon. Link off into Mew. And we're gonna go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, grab the Dracoback, and we will special summon out Fansies after pinging our opponent for 500. So now we are going to activate Fateful Adventure. Add Griffin Rider. Discard. Equip. Special summon. Okay, so now we're gonna change this up a little bit. I'm gonna link off here into Dodle. We're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. We are still going to add Pranks. But instead of Pandemonium, we're actually going to send a Dropsies. We're going to special summon out a Dropsies. We're going to fire off Pranks here. Discard. Get our token. Link summon. Dodle. Okay, so now, effect. Get a Roxy's. So now, we will activate Dodle. And we will get back 1, 2. Link off. Into Bow Bark. Don't know why I can find that. Alright, so let's shuffle up our hand for deck. And we will banish Dropsies, draw a card. Neat. Okay, cool. So, and we will special summon out Dropsies. Next thing we're going to do now is fire off Instant Fusion. get back our Rocket Ride. I'm sure you see where this is going. Tribute the Rocket Ride. Get back a Dropsies. Get back a Fansies. We're going to now overlay into Toad. We're just gonna pretend this is Toad. I took it out of the deck temporarily. Full disclosure, I'm still working on how exactly I want this deck to be. I temporarily took out Toad, but realized that you can still make it turn 1 if you draw Instant Fusion, as you can see here. So pretend that's Toad. And now, we will link off one more time into Verte Anaconda. Activate Verte Anaconda. Send Thunder Dragon Fusion. Shuffle back our banished Dropsies, Fansies, and Lamsies. For the Battle Bubbler. So we don't have Pandemonium access, but we have Raigeki, 1 Omni Negate, 2 Omni Negate, an Abiru in case everything goes wrong, a Lancey at a shotgun, and let's see what we draw off of our last card. So we're going to shuffle back Rocket Ride here, 1 Doodle Doo, yeah, we'll do the Doodle Doo, and a Meow Meow Mew. Again, because we have the Lancey, we're going to shotgun it, our Meow Meow Mew is going to be off, and it's cool, we're shuffling 3 cards right back into the extra deck, so best chances of drawing a hand trap. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we do have a ton of follow-up for our own turn. If hypothetically, let's just say we use everything, we would get this back because of Toad. Let's just say everything died and we end kind of like net 0 on the board. And we have Nibiru here. We would go into our turn, great draw, activate that, oh, this is count 2. Add a Prank Kid. Doesn't super matter which one. We can activate Fateful Adventure now. Add Water Enchantress to our hand, activate her effect. Get Rights. Activate Rights, get the token that I threw in here. We're not going to be able to get back, oh, and we had to discard for Fateful Adventure adding that, sorry. So now, we can normal summon the Dropsies, discard, get another token, let's use this, and we have Beyond Full Combo, so we can start off. Meow Meow Mew. We didn't even need Meow Meow Mew because we had the prank still active. We could have just gone straight into Doodle Doo, but grab that, link off, into Doodle Doo, ping for 500, special summon out Fansies, then we can go 1, 2, 3. For example, if we want to, go into Unicorn, discard, spin something back, and we get to draw because it's co-linked. Cool. And then we can link this off into Link Spider, then link these 2 off into Access Code. That wasn't even the best way to have done that. I just kind of like sped through that to show an example of how much follow-up this deck has. There were definitely better lines that I could have done there, but again, just kind of speeding through it without thinking. Anyway, that has been Prank Kids with the Brave Engine. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.